delicious, healthy vegetables. Vegetarian food doesn't have to be dull, 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 dull. Hi! Well, another Sunday dinner we're cooking. I have my good friend here, Giselle, and she's going to be helping me out. We've been friends for about 6 7 years. Yeah. She's we call each other cousins now. You know, living out here in Los Angeles, a lot of people move away from their families, and we kind of like, adopted each other, and was just so happy to come for Sunday dinner and help out with cooking.
Well, we started off as roommates.
Yeah, we started out as roommates, and we just
ended
been
as
together ever
friends.
since. So, what we're going to do now is do a Sunday soul food kind of thing.
Soul food.
And I have my
food for the soul.
Right. I have my delicious macaroni, we're going to make macaroni and cheese. We have black-eyed peas, which I've started to cook. I soaked these overnight, and look how beautiful. I saved some of them, and that's how they look.
Fresh.
And if you soak them again, they will sprout, and you can actually use the sprouts like within smoothies, and it's excellent, or in salads.
I love black-eyed peas.
I love black-eyed peas. But I'm used to us having it with what? Ham hocks.
Ham hocks or some kind of pork product.
Exactly.
To flavor it, which is good, but...
but it's not healthy and it's not conducive.
It's not the only way to cook them, so...
Exactly. So we're going to try to omit the pork and do this a really kind of kicked up way, which you'll see. We're going to have stuffing, and I'm going to cook these. These are called ladyfingers, which is okra, and the nickname is ladyfingers. This is going to go inside of our black-eyed peas. And what else do I have? I'm going to make a gravy with mushrooms. I have some cabbage. We're going to cook cabbage. And probably some rice. I don't want to go too crazy over the carbs, but kind of keep it balanced, but keep it delicious. So I got my water boiling over here for my macaroni noodles. So what I'm going to do is, since I've already cooked my black-eyed peas just slightly to soften them, they've been cooking about 45 minutes. I'm going to now cook them again, but I'm going to saute my okra, some onions, and some green pepper, and season up the pot really well. I'm going to use some olive oil as well as butter, because we're not using the pork, and we don't want everybody to go like when you sit down to dinner, like, ugh.
But we still want flavor.
We want flavor, right?
And
exactly.
who doesn't love butter? Oh my gosh.
And the body can digest the butter better than pork fat.
Pork
fat, even though it has a great flavor, it's really hard for the body to break it down. And if you see people who eat lots of pork all the time, like I did when some friends and family back east, it just, that just really kind of it just kind of set me on another path, like, because they were looking like the pork they were eating. If you know what I mean.
Not attractive.
That's not attractive, nor is it healthy. But always first, before any chopping, I've learned that vegetables can carry bacteria, and fruit can carry all kinds of bacteria from cross-contamination, like E. coli, salmonella. And I was reading in an article.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Like when farmers are growing, they have slaughterhouses where they're growing the foods organic or not. There's runoff of water from the slaughterhouses, and then that is thrown out, and then that goes down into the water where vegetables are growing, and also in shipping, because those same trucks are shipping meat, poultry. They also, at shipping docks, they have also produce and vegetables. So you have to wash your vegetables. And I do in like Dr. Bronner's soap, grapeseed extract in your water. There are some things on the market you can get at the health food store.
Oh, yeah.
You put in your water. So, I mean, everything's already been washed in warm water, and then I do a cold water rinse to kind of like bring back the vegetables, shock them back.
They've got those new products now where you can spray the vegetables and wash them off. It seems like it's getting easier to find organic vegetables, and before it used to be really hard, and you'd have to go way out of your way and go to the farmers, market stands on the side of the road, and now it's like you can go to your grocery store and get, organic meat and all kinds of vegetables and fruits and things like that.
Yeah, you can. You think onion skin, because you're going to peel the onion, but the knife that you're using, they say 5,000 people die a year of cross-contamination.
Salmonella?
Off of,
produce. It's very
important. It's been cross-contaminated with meat drippings, and in markets, you can't help it, especially in stocking the shelves, and everything's coming in the back at, improper refrigeration, that sort of stuff.
Well, some people wash their hands like that one time before they prepare food, and
that's
it's just not being aware of how to prepare your food, like not putting your meat on a cutting board.
A cutting board, like if you are still a meat eater, even after watching all this great vegetarian cooking, and you're just still doing meat, always wash your chopping boards and utensils. Before you prepare like vegetables you're using for salads that you're not cooking, where enough heat to kill the bacteria.
So what is best? There's the controversy of using a plastic cutting board compared to
wood.
A natural,
I like wood boards because one thing, and I clean mine with lemon oil or some type of non carcinogenic kind of cleaning product, and I use like lemon oil or something from the health food store, and then vinegar, warm water and vinegar. Woo! And throw some lemon rinds and lemon juice in there.
Oh yeah, lemon is
antibacterial, antifungal.
Something with acid in it, I guess.
This is gonna make us cry. She made me chop the onions. That's the first thing she said. You're chopping the onions.
You know what? It doesn't really matter because I'm going to cry right along with you because I'm standing right next to you.
You see what I mean?
It's going to be okay.
Okay, I'm going to get these. I got some. We're going to do sweet potatoes. I forgot. I got the yams in the oven softening.
Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite vegetables, the sweet potatoes. I could eat them breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Great thing to be the favorite food. You know?
I love it.
Beta carotene is in sweet
potato.
potato.
And vitamin A. They're very rich in vitamin A.
It's just like the.
And it's for people who are watching their carbs or whatever. It's a great source of carbohydrates.
Better than the white potato.
Way better than white potato.
Yeah, but sweet potatoes, baking in the oven at 400. If your oven's hot, do 350. I say 400, 450.
For how long?
For about until tender. Sometimes maybe that's 20 minutes, maybe that's 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, it's not
until
that long.
tender. Because like when you try to chop it raw and put all those ingredients in there, and it's just not good.
Oh.
You have to bake it. It's twice baked. Just like, that's the beauty of soul food. It's the love and the time and the care that you take in and the extra
time.
step.
This isn't fast food.
I could have used can in a pinch, and if you don't have it fresh, use can. But I try to use fresh.
Well, if it's something where you want to make it, it's after work and you don't have enough time, then you can.
Definitely. I'm melting a little butter. I'd say about 4 tablespoons of butter. You could use 2 and split it with extra virgin olive oil. But I have a lot of beans and vegetables to saute, so.
So, you need all these chopped up? I can chop them up.
Yeah.
And you want them like this or chopped?
Chopped.
Okay.
You can wait till the butter's melted. I'm ready to put some oil in there now.
Olive oil is becoming like the new hot kind of food item and a beauty product.
It really is.
I see it in soaps and lotions, and
exactly.
I guess the Italians knew what they were doing. They were slathering it on their bodies as well as
I use
consuming
I use olive oil in my bath water. I use it on my face. I mix essential oils, and I use like lavender, sage, lang lang, rosemary. I make this beautiful hair oil.
Just
And
the tip?
Yeah.
Don't put the garlic flavored one in your bath oil. Try to
Don't
use
do that. Extra.
Try to use the plain stuff.
Hi, Mom. Come on in. Look who's here. Oh, she's going to help us shop.
Keep the flavored ones in the kitchen.
Hello.
Well, hi.
That's been 25 minutes. So I'm going to just sit this outside, or you could sit it back somewhere where you won't burn yourself, and let these cool, and then we're going to peel them. I'm going to use a little coriander, a combination of turmeric, mustard seeds, and curry. I'm going to use cinnamon and nutmeg quite a bit, but right now, getting these beans together. And wow, let's put this in hot water. Let it come to a boil. I like to put a little sea salt in there. I'm going to put some okra in here with my onions to saute, and then my black-eyed peas, which had already been cooking for about 45 minutes. I just boiled them in plain water. And now this is how I'm going to season my black-eyed peas and let them continue cooking. But first I'm going to saute the vegetables, season the pot, and then I'm going to put a little cumin powder, about 1/4 teaspoon. I'm going to put some sea salt in there. I like a little red pepper. This one is not a very hot red pepper. My mom got this from Africa. This is from Nigeria, Mom?
Right.
This is from Nigeria. And usually they have a really hot red bird pepper, but this one is another type of a pepper which has medium heat. I would say almost the same consistency as a Thai pepper or serrano. So it's not that spicy. Pour some black crushed pepper. About 1/2 teaspoon, or if you like me, a teaspoon of black pepper. Just a couple crunches. And I'm going to use powdered granulated garlic. This is aged garlic. We'll stir that in there. I'm sauteing. People love my black-eyed peas. Serious chitlin, ham hock, pork chop eating people absolutely call me every time when we're doing a family gathering or cookout. Then they say, what is the recipe? I can't believe you don't have meat in there. I'm like, okay. This year I went to these boys chopped there because they're great flavor
shallots.
too. Shallots. Mm-hmm. You can use fresh stewed tomatoes, but my secret weapon is fast. I mean, you can stew your own tomatoes by blanching and peeling them, chopping them, adding the herbs together, and that's terrific. But the season is not quite here yet for tomatoes, and they can these at the peak of the season crop.
Canned tomatoes are great. I mean, even the best chefs say that canned tomatoes are great. There's nothing wrong with them.
That's right. Now for stock, since I already boiled my, pre-cooked my black-eyed peas, I just did that in plain water. But now that I'm cooking them again, I'm going to use some homemade vegetable stock, which we made. Show them your little trash bowl that you have going on there. She saves all these types of things, and I boil that, and I make this wonderful vegetable stock, and I freeze it, and I use it quite often. And this is a good time for vegetable stock. We have our okra. Now we put our stewed tomatoes, which this one here has oregano basil in it, so that's just another layer of flavoring we're doing. I salted. I'm going to add a pinch of sugar. I like to use the evaporated cane sugar. Look at that. Oh my.
Smells so good.
It smells good, doesn't it?
It smells great.